Hello everyone and welcome back to Fate Zero episode 17. At the time I'm recording this video, I am currently sick, so I'm warning people in advance as I record these videos so that people know if I'm coughing during the video, or if my energy's a little weird, or if there's anything else that happens wrong, or, you know, these videos go up late. That's why. But if you're watching this on YouTube, this was recorded last week. So this is actually a last week problem, and in fact I know that last week's video went up late because that's now, and I just put up the video again because I'm sick. It was much harder to get the video up. So anyway, today we are doing Fate Zero episode 17. Last episode was genuinely one of my favorites, if not my favorite of the season so far. I really loved that episode. It was like Kiritsugu playing a bit dirty, and Lancer having to end his own life. It was insane. It was a great episode. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see more. So we're gonna jump into episode 17. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. You can go to my Patreon account to get full length and early access, which means you can get next week's episode in full length right now. So go check that out, episode 18, on my Patreon account right now. You can also check out my Jent Watches One Piece channel. If you like One Piece, please go over there and check it out, because One Piece, I mean, we're in the Wano arc right now, or at least on my Patreon we are, and so we're getting to some real juicy stuff. So make sure to go check that out. But let's jump into this. This is Fate Zero episode 17. What's this look? Oh, you're seeing the dead priest, right? Risei. Well, his killer is dead now, so... Wait, no he isn't. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He was shot by Maya. If I forget any details, you can blame it on my sickness. It's not true, but I'm gonna let my sickness take the blame for all of it.
I can't believe it. Why would anyone kill him? It's unthinkable.
Well,
this cannot be allowed.
I don't know who you're gonna take revenge on. Look at his style. Holy
It must
shit.
also be regrettable for you. He was just like a second father to me. It's been one unexpected disaster after
Look at
another.
that smile.
I think...
Why did you not tell Tokiomi? I pity your father. He died believing his son to be a pious man of God. Or he was killed after all. You could at least attempt to appear a little upset.
He doesn't seem super upset.
I'm furious to no end.
Furious because you were unable to kill him yourself?
Oh my god. What a claim. Oh, and he just fucks off. I wish I had that power. Just say something that'll piss someone off and then leave right away.
It appears I've made you worry about me again.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
He requests that we present a united front.
Wait, an alliance? At
An
this stage?
alliance?
I thought, and so assuming that we would be the most amenable, he has invited us to meet. Meaning that he considers us the weakest of the remaining teams.
Yeah.
Said he controlled Assassin's master Kirei Kotomine.
Who can defeat Kiritsugu and claim the Holy Grail for himself.
It's
It is a
Kirei.
man named Kirei Kotomine.
Yeah. Kiritsugu and Kirei are very interested in
Go
each
and
other.
tell them.
Well, Kirei's more interested in
accept.
Karia, right?
Father?
Hooray, Rin!
Hi, Father!
Could you not come out and...
Reen, your father says that he would like to speak with you.
Okay. This is the only daughter he cares about, after all.
It's a path you cannot avoid. Here.
I like the
take
lighting of the
this.
scene.
You know what to do, right?
Yes.
Damn. I hate that I find him to be
Take care, Father.
kind of a cute father for Rin. But I'm pissed off what happened with Sakura, right? Yeah, Sakura. Oh, shit.
Allow me to thank you for coming here at my behest. I very much appreciate it. Let me introduce
These three badass
Kirei
women.
Kotomine, battle for the Holy Grail. All that is now in the past. He has lost
They're
his
all
servant
so on
as a
edge.
result.
I have no opinion. We control the most powerful servant, Saber, and don't need to wait for the best time to strike. We shall simply continue to win each battle.
I like that
Fortunately
confidence.
for the Matos,
Any alliance is out of the question. However, if you wish to discuss the order in which we approach our enemies, we may be able to come to some equitable agreement.
Yeah, makes sense.
After defeating the other masters, we are prepared to agree to such a proposal.
Yeah, so a temporary like
so a
parlay.
temporary conditional ceasefire.
The first is that you agree to share with us any and all information you may have gathered concerning Ryder and his master.
That's a good condition.
Agreed.
That Kirei Kotomine be removed from the Holy Grail War.
Oh, okay.
But I insist that until this battle is over, he be expelled from Fuyuki, or
Oh
better
my
yet,
God.
from Japan entirely.
Yeah. Oh
Immediately
shit.
Before morning.
Would you explain why?
He's
Because of the bad
dangerous.
blood, we will find ourselves unable to trust you under any circumstances.
I like this negotiating.
What does she mean? Kirei.
Kirei fell asleep.
Very much so. It is more like a horse than a car is. It seems to...
We should go now as well.
Oh.
Matt, what's the matter?
Please drive, Maya.
Oh.
You sure?
Tosaka
She's really not
suspects
looking good.
something's wrong.
Oh. Also, you're kissing my husband.
The fact that I've been able to function as a human for this long.
Oh, there's no way she survives this show, and it makes me so sad.
Does Kiritsugu know about this?
I am a homunculus created specifically for the Holy Grail War.
Yep.
When that happens, I won't even be able to talk to you or anyone else like this anymore.
Oh no.
That's the reason why Kiritsugu gave me Saber's scabbard to keep.
Ah.
Avalon. Its effects are what have prevented the hollow shell that is me from collapsing in on itself.
Oh, really?
Of course, they stop working as soon as Saber is away, and I start to deteriorate.
That's why as soon as she went away,
Why are you
I
telling
see.
me all this?
Under no circumstances would you ever pity me. You would accept me for what I am. That's why I tell you.
Aw.
Iris Veal, I will see you through to the very end.
Aw.
Please die now for Kiritsugu Emiya, to make his dream a reality.
Damn.
Unfortunately, I have no choice.
Yep, he's
You
gonna
must
expel you.
withdraw from the
Yep.
Holy Grail War immediately.
I don't think he's gonna do that. I don't think that. I mean, he's packing now, but then Gilgamesh is gonna come in and go, "Are you really gonna let him speak to you like that? Take back what's yours."
Emiya. Never even learning that.
Still thinking about what to do even now.
Here he is.
Could you truly be so slow, Kirei?
That when I've learned all the answers, it will result in my utter destruction.
Oh my god, man. This guy's so dramatic.
Understood. Well done.
Well, he didn't even say hello.
We've finally learned the exact location of the stronghold where the Einsburns have been hiding.
Ah.
What is that?
A gift from my father.
Okay. Okay.
JN 424.
JM424.
The Gospel of John, and in truth.
Ah. So
However,
he had to
Kirei,
say that to
There
get the
remains for you,
gift.
Tokiomi Tosaka becomes your enemy. In other words, you are in the same room as an enemy servant, with no real plan to actually defend yourself from him.
Yeah,
A
but you're not
dire
gonna kill him.
situation, would you not agree?
Right
No,
now.
not at all. I came with something to trade for my life.
Oh.
Really?
By the sacrifice of the souls of 7 heroic spirits. The
What?
activation of the Holy Grail can only be achieved by the killing of all 7 servants.
Oh.
That's correct, all 7. You
Interesting.
understand? Or he will require them to force his own servant to commit suicide.
Oh, wow.
Has all been nothing but a lie from the very beginning.
What the
To
fuck?
put it yet another way. Now then, what will you do, Gilgamesh? Will you now choose to remain loyal to Tokiomi, and then...
Regardless of his treachery, Tokiomi still supplies me with the mana I require.
He does?
Were I to abandon one who is actively searching for a servant that is free and unbound by a contract.
Of whether that man is a worthy master in the eyes of the King of Heroes.
He will suffice. But he has great potential for
These
growth.
two are really on the same
He
page.
may yet prove himself a fine source of entertainment for me.
So how does this transfer happen?
First, I'd like to say that I'm still very proud.
Do you have to
had you
kill
as my student.
Tosaka?
It's rather simple, but in essence, this is a will I've prepared.
Oh,
I thought
you've
it
got your
prudent to
will
be ready in
ready?
the event the worst happened and I did
Well,
not survive.
it might happen tonight.
And names you as her legal guardian
Damn.
until she comes of age.
Damn, man.
Leave it to me.
As if there's any more reason to
do
kill
all
you
I
right
can
here.
A gift from me. Open it.
Oh.
An Azoth dagger.
Azoth dagger.
You are far too kind to me. I am filled with gratitude,
Wow, yeah, you look it.
Master.
I am filled with
It is I who
gratitude.
thanks you. Now I can finish preparing for the final battle of this war.
Oh, shit.
Oh my, look at the time.
Does
I'm sorry. to have kept you here
Tokiomi
for
suspect
so long.
anything?
I hope I haven't made you miss your flight.
Oh, yeah, surely Tokiomi, like, stops this.
My master.
Oh my god, did he just do it? It's crazy that Tokiomi
See,
gives him the
I
weapon.
never got around to
Oh my god, cool shot. Oh shit. Shit, man. Oh, he's dead.
You never really understood me or my inner motivations, did you?
No. Holy shit.
It was natural for him to lower his guard.
He thought that
The
Gilgamesh
just
would defend
already
him.
Have you?
So you have no qualms about this, Gilgamesh, King
Of
of
course
Heroes.
not. He's been prodding you to
No,
do it
not
for
so long as you
ages.
continue to amuse me. Kirei Kotomine, my new master.
Damn, man.
Until such time I find the answer I seek, I shall gladly play the fool for you.
Oh, that's really cool. That was a great episode, man. First of all, I mean, I gotta cross Tokiomi off my character list. Let me get my Sharpies. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I love this show and how sort of unexpected it is. Like, I didn't think Tokiomi would die. I don't think I expected him to die. I mean, during this episode, I was like, it feels like he's gonna die. But like before this episode started, I don't think I had that in my ideas at all. Like, he kind of seemed like a fleshed out enough character that I thought it was possible he's like in a different Fate show. I've now crossed him off. He's got an X through him. It kind of felt like he was in a different he's gonna be in a different Fate show because just because like I could kind of see like an older version of Tokiomi being important in a future show or something. Like I do, and I mean, do not spoil this for me, obviously, but I truly don't know who from this show is in other shows except for Saber and Rin. Those are the only two characters that, and I feel like Sakura is as well. Like, something in my head is, like, I kind of have an image in my head of what Sakura would look like older, which makes me think I've probably seen her older. So, like, those characters I kind of know. Like, other people I don't know. I don't know who's gonna be in future shows. So, so this is, like, that was really cool. Yeah, I like how that was done. I like the build up throughout this entire thing of like Kirei being constantly pushed and prodded by Gilgamesh over and over and over, like making him believe that he should be doing this for himself and whatever. And also just how like Tokiomi is such a pragmatic man, but he really doesn't like understand people very well, and that ends up being his downfall, is where like he doesn't, like, he sees things through the eyes of like magic and like what it takes to be a mage and stuff, and so because of that he will do stuff like abandoning his daughter, and it's like, well, it's for being a good mage, and you know, then everything will be fine. But he's like not even taking into account how his daughter would feel about that, or how his family would feel about that, or how anyone would consider that. Like he kind of doesn't care about that. And then you have, he doesn't get Gilgamesh, like he just doesn't understand him at all, where he knows Gilgamesh is like, oh, he likes to be a king, so he's like, oh, my king, please, you should be cleansing your garden of pests or whatever. He's like trying to appeal to that kingliness, but he, like, Gilgamesh can read that it's dipped in inauthenticity. Like, he has nothing authentic about what he's saying. Gilgamesh can read that, and yet like Tokiomi keeps that stuff up because like he's like, well, this guy's like a stupid guy who thinks he's a king, so I need to just treat him like he's a king to get him on my side. And he didn't know that Gilgamesh would turn around and not defend him, and he didn't realize that Kirei is his own person. You know, like, it seems like he always saw Kirei as like, this is the guy who follows everything that I say, and he will just do everything without reservation, and we're friends. Like, it seemed like he really like respected him as an equal, or not as an equal, but as a friend. Even if he saw him as below him, he still, like, you know, thought that they had something, because at the end there, he's like, here, take this gift, and just so you know, I respect you enough, I want you to train my daughter, and blah blah blah, and this and that. And yet, like, he doesn't ever suspect that Kirei is gonna betray him, because he just doesn't realize that Kirei, like, would feel betrayed. Like, I don't think he ever asked Kirei, like, what he felt about the situation, or what he wants to do. Like, is this okay with you that you leave the city? Instead, he just said to him, like, I hate to do this, but I'm kicking you out of the city. But, you know, here's a dagger to make up for it, and also, I love you, man. Anyway, your flight's going. Let's go. You know? Excuse me. So yeah, I really liked that episode. So what Kirei was saying about, at the end of the Holy War, all the servants have to die? It has to be like the life of all the servants to do like the ritual or something. So that's why Tokiomi is saving the last command, or was saving the last command, so he could order him to take his own life at the end there. Is that true? That's kind of fucking wild. Like, you get the servants to fight for you the entire time, and then at the end of the war they have to die, so that it's crazy. I really liked the Irisville and Maya scene. The thing is, like, it's always clouding my mind whenever I'm watching that scene, because I like Maya and I love Irisville, and watching that scene, every single time I'm thinking in my head, like, I would be even more connected to the relationship between these two characters if there wasn't one scene of Maya and Kiritsugu making out, like they were kissing, you know? Like, there was like that one scene showing that, like, you know, he was, you know, I guess you could say cheating on his wife. I think he is. It's just, the reason I say I guess you could say is because I was like, maybe, you know, he sees it as like, she's a homunculus, she's like, you know, created for the war or whatever. But still, I mean, she's still your wife. You still, and it seems like Irisville doesn't know about that. So like, so yeah, like I every time I see a scene with those two, like they seem to get along well, and like I love their dynamic and their back and forth, and yet it's like, whatever, I always have in the back of my head that image of Maya kissing Kiritsugu, and the fact that it's never been addressed in the show since. It just, like, it happened, it was almost like randomly thrown in there, and then it continues on. And I'm not saying that as like, oh, it's bad writing that they did that. It's like, I think they purposefully put that in there maybe to show that Kiritsugu isn't a great guy. Like, it's an easy way to show, like, this guy's not just, like, you know, necessarily the guy you should be rooting for. But, like, these characters are way more complex than that, you know? It's not like, oh, he's cheating on his wife, therefore he's a bad guy. There's, like, so much more complexity to it. Like, he's trying to do the right thing in this certain way, and his wife is a homunculus. Like, maybe that's a different, you know, a different thing, and we don't know how much she knows about any of this stuff, and, like, we don't know what the situation is there, and a lot of these characters, it's like there's a lot of different shades of color. It's not just black and white. So yeah, I don't know. But I'm just saying that I'm still thinking about it. But I really liked the scene between those two. And I think in a previous episode, I feel like I was talking about this scabbard, and I was saying like, wait, so there's a scabbard that does this healing thing, but it can only be used with what's her name around, Saber around, so why the fuck doesn't she just hold on to it? I feel like I said that at some point, and I'm just looking at my notes. I'll look at one more episode, and then if this one doesn't have it, then okay, yeah, I don't know, but I feel like I said it at some point, but and it took until now for them to show like, hey, she's holding on to it because it keeps her, it like keeps healing her and keeps her alive. So when Saber's around, she can actually kind of be strong for Saber. And then when she's not around, she just like fucking collapses. It's really interesting. Yeah, so I just like, I'm watching these episodes and I'm like, they're setting up that Irisville is not going to survive the show. Like, there's no way that she survives the show. And it's very sad to me because I like her a lot. I like her enough that I want her to be in every show. So, you know, if there is something that's gonna happen that's like, oh, you know, they find a way and Irisville is still in the show later, I would be very happy. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know. Looking at my notes, no, yeah, and I liked the alliance scene as well. Like, I liked Irisville. I like that she's, you know, she's not a pushover. When she's in situations like that, she's smart enough to know what they want, and she will negotiate for it, and she won't back down. I love shit like that, you know. But yeah, anyway, that is Fate Zero, episode 17. I wish I could talk about the episode more. Because I am sick, it takes a lot more out of me to discuss right now. But I'm really enjoying it. So thank you for watching Fate Zero. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.